Today we're going to do an exercise in perception. Now tell me, what do you see here?
That's a rabbit.
Relax. No. Okay, who sees a duck? All right, and who sees a rabbit? Okay. That's not a duck, and it's not a rabbit. It's ink on paper. Now we see what we want to see. We believe what we want to believe. We're all great storytellers. And we take what we want to understand and we put that into our story. But when we do that, we limit ourselves to only what we want to believe and understand. So let's take a step back and take in what's around us. When we create a space of understanding, we see that there's so much more than meets the eye.
You're not motivated. Why? Something called learned helplessness. There's this misconception that when things are really tough for someone, they're going to do everything they can to get out of a bad situation. Not true. In fact, when you get in a tough situation, most people, they accept the conditions and they trade optimism for futility. Learned helplessness is must eradicate it from your life. It means you won't even try to become a millionaire for your family or build this great business you want or post your content the way you want because you think it's futile. Why even post? Why even try? Why even grow? It just doesn't work for me. And it's that terrible story, that idea that stops so many people from taking the actions they want and being motivated. We have to remember we are the author of our own story, each of us. And the person with learned helplessness is the author who forgot they're the one writing their own story.
I took an English class, I got a fail in English. And my English teacher said in front of the entire class, Lisa, you have to be the weakest writer I've ever met in my entire life. Don't worry, my story ends good. Don't feel sorry for me. I got 7 under my belt. And then the same year, my speech teacher said, after giving me a D-, I knew I had an A in speech. Like, come on. He obviously didn't agree with me. He gave me a D- and said, quote unquote, Miss Nichols, I recommend you never speak in public, that you get a desk job. So here's the beauty of that story. Other people's perception of you ain't none of your business. Everything you've ever been through, sat through, rose through, cried through, prayed through, everything is a setup for your next best season.